Alright now. Ugh, we got a Pookie Bear with us. Well, this is something. Okay. Now, Pookie Bear used to be very, very hardcore and cool. And now, the bear is beating up technology. So, let's boot things up. System is booting. Attempting alignment. Arise. Are the eyes connected? Perhaps not yet. The worlds are dividing, moving, detaching, separating. That's not the goal. Better refuel with some hot dogs. Scrumptious. A feast of fine feet. What a phenomenal dog. Or two. Very slightly squish. Oh, sorry. Didn't like my food choices? Guess I'll just rip my heart out. You know, it takes a lot of time to make these hearts and tear them out. Years of work went into that. You always have to remember to eat a bit of dirt. Take your licks at times. You gotta grow from those things and move forward or embrace them. You gotta draw out the roadmap, figure things out a little by little. And you might just end up with a pile of notes you ignore and don't want to fix, but there's good notes you have to remove from all the to-do lists. We'll do that later. They'll just become better paper. Never forget the wonderful advertising and film break. Gotta cut your videos, do your bits, get a worm suit on. Very, very exhausting, that one, and overheating as well. So be careful on that front. But you gotta spread the word a little bit. And don't be afraid of getting your hands dirty or wet. Fear the glitter maybe, just a little bit, but if Craven's not around, it's fine. Gotta make yourself up one page at a time, building that book. It's not always gonna be perfect, won't always line up or be a clean pull, but you just keep pressing one page at a time till you get the result. That's all we can do. Synchronization attempt 2. Is it lining up? Maybe we need to put more energy into it. Are we thinking in the right mindset? Are we just sabotaging ourselves? No. We just have to move the energy to somewhere else. Something maybe just out of sight. We might not have seen it on one side, but perhaps on the other side. You know, there's often things hidden behind those corridors, secrets in the couch. That's not to say there isn't the slog of the back end. I would much rather be a lovely, lovely worm. But that doesn't mean work does not need to be done. Gotta do the updates, the editing, the website management, all that jazz. Someone has to make these things. That's not to say we can just simply forget the classic getting ready for the show. Again, those eyes can fall off. You gotta maintain them. Get your hearts on, your nose in place. Maybe glitter someday. That might be a mess. But even then, that's not always enough of a power-up to reach for the world you're looking for. Strengthen and power up. Sometimes you gotta Google from above. Those googly eyes, no. Time draws near. Put our googly eyes on and get things done. So, let's put on a show. And let the Goofy go! Yeet. My out of time raptor screamed. Oh goodness. This bat is more heavy and menacing than I thought. Raptor screams. Sometimes I must say, subtitles. What? No! Oh no, that was supposed to be hidden! Oopsies. Let me. Shh. Yeah, see, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Woo. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me run around. Alright, Bear Sock, you're looking very, very dandy, very, very soft. Woo. Oh, my. Sock. Boom. There we go. Yeah. See the things. Womp. Ah! Goodness. Okay. Ah. My goodness. What a time, what a space. Cat's pajamas. Sometimes that's just humans for you. Oh, I cannot see with sunglasses on. What the heck? Oh my. I need to check. Give me the control room. Oh no, I can't see because there's a giant can on my desk. Please. Ow. What a you can do. There we go. Give me the controls. Move that. I don't want that. There we go. Perfect. Ah. Alright. What? Blom blom blom. Alright. Okay. Are we ready to bear with this unbelievable chaos? Well, well. We're gonna have to. Dinosaur! Everybody on the dance floor, everybody do the dinosaur! Where has space gone? Oh, wait. Ah! I have found it. Alright. Are we ready to bear with catastrophe? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Bear it. Very holiday? Alright, look, it's past the holiday. I know that. It happens. Now. I look like a very menacing bear. I think I am a very menacing bear. And you should bear in mind, oh my god, I just hit the tree. Yeah. There's a mama bear inside of all of us. So, with that being said, when trying to do cool photo shoots with a baseball bat, don't, like, one hand swing it. You'll be smacking the back of your head like I did multiple times. Again. And that's not what we're looking for. Now, is it? Most definitely not, right? Now, I just realized the green is so green screened out on this lovely, lovely can. Ooh, what's that? You got a little magical worm? Oh my. Yeah! Oh, I'm slowly just pushing my mouse as I turn this. Look at that. Okay, is it a proper can that fits a water bottle? Not yet. I didn't say the can was perfect. However, the can is pretty slay. Oh, get off there, lid. Look at this. As I spin it backwards. We now have a Yucan can. Because you can with a can. I want to fill it in more, but like, I don't think Sharpie's the right choice. And I didn't want to fight with the alcohol markers yet, so... yeah. We have a beautiful can. It's very nice. Ah! Oh, it's just my sunglasses make me unable to see the screens. I thought my screen had just, like, faded out. But no, it's sunglasses. Yay! Yes! Good can. Oh, no! Why? How dare you? Very unsettling. I might have smacked the microphone with that. I'm so sorry. Baseball bats are dangerous. You know, be very careful. Alright. Now, we have... oh, this is so terrifying. We have a classic little snack, our little croaking bag chips. Mama Bear used to be really, really tough. So for that. I, however, taken to a new liking. The beautiful chips I'm craving. This side looks so gross. No. Look at that. And I'm craving. Ah! Oh. Oh. Boom. Be menacingly stared at by a giant onion. Now that's progressive. When onions take over, you know we're doing something right. Excellent. Well, I bet you expected a little more pomp and circumstance. A little more energetic and friendly. Sometimes, Little Red Riding Hood walks and wanders through these woods. And then you end up with this... I've smacked something with a bat again. I'm sorry, tree. And then you end up with this... listening. Whatever this is. It happens. And that's okay. It's gonna be a Pookie Bear to the day. No longer a biker mama bear. This bear has shed that Care Bear skin. Instead, favoring something less hard-boiled. Oh, that was scary. Shed the bat. Combat that negative energy with something a little more floofy. Look at the tail! Yeah. I love this tail, and you will not convince me it was a bad idea to use a hat pom-pom as a tail. I mean, come on, that's just a brilliant idea. You know? Oh, people thinking my tail idea was a bad idea. I don't care if I can't sit in a car without losing my tail. I am happy with my tail, and that's all that matters. Okay, look, it actually is a hazard to accidentally lose your tail on transit, or in the car, or just anytime you sit down. So, yeah. Oh, I missed sleep. Hello. Pencil? Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. And, of course, if we're truly to shed that hard-boiled bear exterior... Oh, I'm gonna smush stuff. It's fine. We have to remember to put on some goofy socks. I got the bear. And they have little foot grippies, so I will not fall down a staircase again. Sometimes you think it's only gonna be in your childhood that you'll accidentally slip down the stairs. Ouchie. Alas, I am one of those phenomenally skilled people who can manage to slip up the stairs as well as down the stairs well into my adult years. That's right. I have managed to fall down the stairs in my adult life. Mostly because I like really fluffy reading socks and they don't all have the little grippies. So yeah, I zoomed down the staircase and no grip on sock. It went sliding, I went sliding. Not a good time. Not a good time. Ugh, honestly. That was rough. And Grandma's like, you'll be fine. And I was like, Grandma, I'm going to pass out. She's like, nah! And proceeded to watch as I immediately passed out after finishing that sentence. What a time. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a better way to secure the... Wow. That was kind of a little bit drum beat. I really like the can. See, you can make a can. And a pretty cool one at that. Boom. Sit. Be nice. It's time to be a cozy Pookie Bear. Let me read off something important here. Order 1, Jack Skellington. Pineapple Lord, Cheese Mummy. Oh, that was a recipe and a half. What about order 2? Maybe it's something a little more nicer. Order 2, pancake art, with ube flavoring and red food dye. Well, I mean, I did kind of make chat and cook them and eat them. Look at it! Oh, it's so bright. Ooh, oh, oh. Ah! Okay, alright. Boom. It looks kind of normal. Oh, too much light. Boom. Kind of chill. But think about it. It now has a bit of binding. It's rainbow ribbon at that. Fantabular. And I have a nice little, like, inlay. That being so shiny. Eh. Yeah. So, far from professionally bookified, however, suitably can add more pages in of all the weird recipes that are gonna happen, I fear. And while I'm sad that I didn't get to do the cider and stuff, I did manage to make cider for the first time, and it was phenomenal! It was so good! I thought it was gonna be too orange, but no, it was like, perfect amount. Now, let's rearrange the setup, because I feel like I'm spoiling too much, technically. Oh yeah, green screen power, woo. And then hello. Wait, magical box. Where did the magical box come from? Aha. Room. Oh. Whoa. Alright. What if I went like this? Magical box, magical box. Oh, I moved something. I don't know what I moved, but something moved. Oh, I had a loading screen? Oh, there it is. Boom. Alright. And I will be on this side. Wow! I was gonna flip the camera, but I don't think that'll do what I wanted it to. No, because that's green. And also a screen. What? Sometimes I'm just confused what it's even seeing. Oh, it's the... No? No. Ah, okay. I'm just like, I feel like it's seeing the other table, but that's not the other table. Interesting. Lovely, lovely chips. Boom. Ah! Oh, it's because there's green in the bag. I understand now. Alright. Boom. This is so terrifying. Hello. That's right, I actually did put a real bag of chips in here. I'm very, very pleased with that. Yeah. I'm not munching on you just yet, sir. Go over there. Get in my sight. But I could eat the camera page. Let's shuffle. Oh! Up the scabuffle. Boom. Alright, how do I make my desk not deathly and still have a candle? We're gonna do only one candle at a time. And I think 'tis the season of apple pie. So, sorry, Watson's candles. You are kinda cool and spoopy, but this celebration requires a little candle. Oh. That one camera always gets angry. Woo. Oh, this is so terrifying. My oh my. When you think the celebration is going to be normal, relaxing, and chill, you know you've gone to the wrong place. I mean, I do have paper. I don't want that near the candle, though. Okay. Candle. Candle, be good. Be good, candle. Be nice. I just realized I should move that window up, because I'm gonna move this. Boom. That's right. We actually had another secret candle this entire time. Except it's fake flame. The overlay is so funny. Why? Oh, it's a filter. Hello. Let us unfilter this. Or at least less. What? Okay. That's acceptable. Boom. Huzzah. Now we can see the candle. Yay! Let's get a can of this. Boom. Okay, I might have blocked the other can. However, there we go. Candle. Hooray! Now we can have our little flame bean and be happy. Wait, I can do a magic trick. Ugh. Bam. Huzzah! Are we ready to get carefully energized? Do not smack the cable out. My goodness. Oh my. Well, well, well. I'm going to smack button things and say boop. It did boop. Ah! Yes. It was so angry about booping the other day. And now it'll boop on demand. Boop. Alright. Let's get our water. Because that's not the sippy straw. We're having a party. Beep, beep. Wow. That's a cable. Don't smack your cables. It'll flip things on the wrong side of the table. Bear around. Wait, where's my child? My child! My baby! Oh, yeah. We got the bear. We'll have all the bear time. Don't smack the microphone. Excellent. Wait, I gotta, Oh. There we go. There. Fantabuloso. Okay. Is technology gonna be nice? We chill, we friends now? Hopefully. If so, technology. Without further ado, let Pookie grab a lighter and get the show on the road. Where did the lighter go? No lights, no music, just a lighter. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, buddy. Yes. Tiny little flame. Yay! Oh, it looks so spooky on the camera. Yay! Hooray, our little friend. Happy Mabon! Now, I know this is a little late. I mean, frankly, I was not in the best of shape to celebrate either. However, we had some cider and apple crisp that I made up. So that was at least a bit of celebration for Mabon. Oh, we didn't really get to have a more formal celebration. So here we are, having a celebratory time. Yippee! Pookie Bear is here. One last time before hibernation. Because Bear gotta eat and Bear gotta sleep. So, Bear got a custard tart. Hooray! There is no winning with custard tarts. They will always go everywhere. But they're good. Mama. So, as a wonderful celebratory time, we have a new can. The big Yucan. Let's try to do a better product demo. First of all, it has this goofy little lid. And it has a little pop tab on it. Even though that's not how cans work, I don't care. It's cool like that. So, yeah. We have the Yucan. Woo, you can. And, of course, a nutrition label. So, in this can, the ingredients that make up the Yucan, made with glitter heart, glitter, googly eyes, bubbly energy, chaos, imagination, goofy socks, cat, fur-maid, bizarre creature, adventure, fun! Exclamation heart, exclamation. Yeah. The Yucan. Ignore the green being green screened out. Although, I think that could make for a really cool magic trick. I have plenty of tricks up my floopy sleeves. I know we've had some peculiar product designs. I mean, most people don't make fake chip bags and put chips in them. And it's not even paper, this is fabric. I really like the chip bags though. They're very nice. Yes, excellent. And I like the frog ones too, because I put a clear panel on them. So, here's the season of reaping back the harvest and being thankful. We started this March? Yes. Yeah, it was quite the adventure. You see, our first ever live stream was done as a marathon, basically. Very little sleep. Went to bed at 5 a.m., got up at 8 a.m. And I was up so late because I was like, how does one hit the buttons? What buttons do I hit, even? That was how this started. Normal people don't do that type of thing for an art competition. Normal people wouldn't then decide, yes, I'm gonna just keep doing this now. Always. All the time. Oh boy. Yeah. That was rough. I do not recommend doing course overload and, also live streaming every single day and doing a bunch of gallery shows and stuff. It's a lot. It was a battle and a half. Alas, I did it. Not without sometimes having to take a break. Like this bloody tree behind me. Oh, I felt so bad. I wanted to stream that week. I was like, yeah, I got these things I want to do. And then it was like, I gotta finish this entire tree. Whew. Yeah. So, during Electra, ram it down full blast, drilling holes in the thing that I made the tree out of. Good times. Oh my gosh. Be careful not to choke when I ram it down! My voice is still recovering. And I still can't hit the low notes like I want. But tree. Yeah, that was a really nice project. It was refreshing. I have a big ass tree now. So it was worth the lack of sleep. Yeah, because I got injured really bad that week. Like, blacked out because I rammed my elbow into a printing press. And I was like, it's okay, I'm just gonna print all of these plates again and finish the edition, and then I'll go home. And then I went home and passed out for several hours because the adrenaline dropped, and I was like, okay, I'm now up, and I'm ready to make my entire studio into a cafe. And that's what I did, and then, was live performing the entire next day for the public. Yeah, and then I had to go home and finish working on a tree because the show started the next week and it had to be installed on the Saturday. And I was so upset that I didn't want to finish this tree. I was just like, I don't care. I had my learning experience points from the project. I'm done. I really don't care at this point. And it's like, no! You can't have that spirit towards it. I'm sorry, baby tree. You deserve the best of tree leaves. Yeah, I've actually changed up the canopies. Oh, it's almost definitely really hard to see. Show the canopy! Ah! So, as you can see, there's some new leaf in the canopy. We have kind of like a red ginkgo, and then you can't quite see it yet. Hold on. Smack. Upwards. Oh my god. Ah. Okay, look. Sunflowers! Yeah. Goodbye. Okay, fine. We'll sit like that for a bit. Look at the sunflowers! That's right, they're up there. Very sunny, very flowers. And then ribbons from the other shows. What? Okay. We chill now, we chill. That's right, we have beautiful sunflowery doodads up there. And I'm excited that we finally get to take off the 5-0 on the tree. Well, 5 blank. Okay. Let's rip this off the tree carefully. Whoop! That's right. A new redemption point. And by that, I mean I'm taking the paper off the tree. We have done it. We have hit the 5-0 question mark section. So, that means I may or may not owe you a parody product video. Which, to some extent, I was coincidentally gonna do last week. Yeah! Hence, the Yucan has canned. I, however, have lost the foot dogs. I don't know where the dogs went. Like, I swear I had them out the other day, and they were with the frog bag, and they're not with the frog bag. So now I have run around the house being like, where are these? And trying to be like, okay, I'm gonna set these stuff for this shot to combine these powder products. And I was like, no, I need the dogs. I need the dogs for the whole kitchen bit. And I couldn't find them, and I was just having a time. I was like, no. For doing this, doing it right. So, here we are. And we're doing this right. Right? Handle right. So, we've got some dogs, but not the foot dogs. We've got bear paw socks. What is in this bag? Oh, it's more markers. Sharpies, specifically. Oh, God. Oh, my. I can't locate where I put... Although, actually, I should properly share with you. Boom. That's right. Sock-scribe. We have the Sock-scriber, but it's based off the little sock bean. You know, that lovely guest star that once happened and appeared. Not every day you get such a socky celebrity. Like, think about it. Think about it. When else do you get to see a socky anime girl? Like, look it! She's kind of giving. Yeah! That's right. The socky anime girl is back. I don't know why I love this weird sock thing so much. Okay, the dinosaur socks was maybe a poor choice because, green screen. However, soccer girls are the best! Oh my gosh! The auto captions. I said socky anime girls are the best. And the auto caption was like, wow, you said something. Oh, that was not what I said. Wow. Choice. One day we will refine auto captioning to work with me existing. I so often just fumble vocabulary on point and on purpose. Why say it normally when you can make it crabtacular? Fantastic, don't you know? Yes, very fantastic. Boom. Well then, socky anime girl, what do you have to say for yourself? My. That was a powerful ara. Blah. Though, if I have brought the correct punch, I think we can do something better than an ara. Yes. I think we can make buttons. Pookie Bear has button eyes. I got button eyes, yo. So, paper, stay away from Flame. Flame, you have a good time. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Where did I put the punches? I used them over there, probably. With the baseball bat, as one does. Alright then. Baseball bat. My tail! Did my tail fell off again? How dare you? Oh, hey! Nice. Alright, now. We got some punches. Boom. I gotta check that the size is correct. So. Grab a little button. Shiny metal. We got shiny metal punch. That's probably going to be the correct size because that's exactly the size. So, 2.5 is the answer. Boom. Yeah. Oh, you can't even. Yeah, see? You want it to be bigger than the actual pin because it has to wrap over the side. So, that means let's punch one out as a test. Alright, come here. I'm going to use another scrap of paper. And boom! Alright. So we have a rough guide. Boom. Rough guide. Now with that rough guide, we have to make a button! Yes! Buttons and bows. See, I used to make little stamps for my buttons that I did for shows. Alas, that's a lot of frustration with the ink was not happy. And I didn't have a space where I could use rollout ink. So instead, we suffered with weird, wobbly prints. I'm sorry. Wait, let's use our favorite pastels! Yes! Yeah, we're gonna have a nice little time just reflecting back on all the sort of stuff that's gone down. I had a makeup thing in here? Whoa. I found okay, it's a lip crayon, but I use it as eyeliner shadow thing. Let me be a menace. I am happy to be a menace. But yeah, I have the little, like, rainbow pack of combo markers. Because rainbows. Okay, fine. A bunch of color things. I found my pens! My favorite pens! Ah! I haven't seen you in so long, friends. Alright, we're gonna chill in there for now. Cool pens. We got all the little tombos. Oh, okay, this pen wanted to hang out, so hi. Hi, pen. Yeah. It's been such a long... I'm so sorry, microphone. It's been such a long adventure. Boom. Alright, we're going to very carefully point you dangerously downwards. Okay. So, you can now... Oh my gosh, where is... Hello. Let's keep this candle away. Ouchie, slightly hot, but that's also just me not liking even warm water. I will boil myself in the bathtub, but I will not wash my hands with hot water. I will complain it is too hot. Ooh. Okay, so I have to now not smack at the microphone. So we're gonna, like, slide you. Hi. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, fine then. What if we do a shimmy? Oh, I smacked my arm on you. I'm sorry. We forgo the mouse. Goodbye. And then we forgo the keyboard. Look, at least now you can appreciate the terrible decisions that are all of my setups. Like, this is just... This is awful. This is suffering. Oh, I'm not joking when I say I make the worst setups for myself, and I just decide, you know what? I choose suffering. Oh, alright. Alright, let's not even use pencil to start this out. We're just gonna go for it. Go for it, Mom! Alright, now, we wanna do a little classic Mecha Yucan, the little explain bean. Because I know how to explain myself now. Sometimes, oh my goodness. Sometimes I'm comically just like, wow, I really just didn't explain things in a way that would make sense to pretty much anyone ever. Such as this. Happy Mabon, everyone. Though I realize most people don't know what Mabon is. Think like Thanksgiving, except I'm cooler than Thanksgiving. No. Okay, it's not really like that. Hear me out. See, like, listen, Mabon is essentially the second harvest of the year. It kind of goes along with your moon cycles and the equinoxes. So there you have it. Mabon. There was big moon cycle. It's now fall time. 'Tis the season of spaghetti season. You harvest your crops that you sowed, like, back in the spring for, like, the second time, and then it's, like, winter, you gotta prepare. And so, we have Mabon. As Mabon... I guess this was probably my first time celebrating Mabon. Yeah, I sometimes am neglectful of some of the equinoxes and I feel bad. However, I was like, no, we're committing. We're gonna make Mabon happen, even if it's delayed. Or unconventional. Because everyone has their own sort of way of celebrating things. Like, some people put bigger emphasis on different equinoxes over others. For me, it's always been like Samhain, Halloween type time. That's always been the biggest thing for me since I was a kid. This face is terrifying, but I kind of love how derpy it is. Very Mecha Senku vibes. Except it's now a Mecha Yucan. Oh, I need eyeballs for my forehead. I'm not wearing them today because I'm Pookie Bear. Boom. 1 eyeball forehead. 2 eyeball forehead. Haha. Boom. And then I need more powerful color. Green. Give me a power. But yeah, Mabon is a celebration that's kind of like a Thanksgiving. And, I wanted to share with everyone and have a nice little thanks time. Because it's been a long time. Yeah. Because I guess, like, technically I'd had the YouTube beforehand. Because if you know anything about the upload limits for, like, university projects, they're like, yeah, like, tiny file size. And I'm like, you asked for a 20-minute video. I cannot upload this. So I actually had my YouTube channel for that originally. Oh, my eyebrows with eyeballs ended up looking like feathers, but kinda dig it. Ow, it could be like a big worm on my head. Yeah. What have I made? Oh no. Well, I have a worm thing with cool eyebrow lashes on my head now. That was a choice. Look at this. Look at... Womp. What have I done? Yes. There we go. It's giving very worm vibes. I'm worried about that. Yeah. And then this year, since about sometime in March, the first art competition thing I had done via a live stream format as the presentation piece. Yeah. That was essentially the start of all this. And then I continued from there. Though I never realized just how much of a enigma I am online. So, for example, I was talking to Bird and Basil the other day type thing. And I was like, you know, when I was younger, like, the YouTube homepage, I didn't understand it. How can you not be receiving enough data? How dare you, YouTube? Why are you yelling at me? I didn't even see it yell. How dare it? Oh, I'm so sorry, microphone. Okay, okay. What are you yelling about? How? There is nothing. Is it just because I technically have the VTube model existing? No, I refuse. I refuse to think that that is the reason. That should not be the issue. Nope. Nope, nope. How? Why does it keep yelling at me? How dare it? Nope. No, no, no. I don't know what to tell you, man. I know why you think you don't have enough data. You should have more than enough data. Move the bits, do the bop. Everybody do the YouTube hop. Boom. Eh. Blah. What is it yelling about? I am the pookiest of bear. Alright, I am the pookiest of bear. So there. Take that. Oh, seriously, what? Oh, it's not yelling at me. Never mind. I did nothing. You two don't. If you're happy, then you're happy. If you're happy and you know it, be a bear. Yeah. Alright. And I continued forward with this. And, it was a learning curve of YouTube homepage is where a lot of people will find their thingamabobs, their who's its and what's its, their videos to watch. I did not understand what that was. And this is not like I was a little tiny child and didn't understand this. I'm talking like I was an adult and I didn't really understand that. I eventually like found some things. I was like, oh, I consistently like watching this person's stuff or something. And I would see some of their things on the homepage. I was like, okay, sure, I'll watch this. However, I would literally go onto YouTube and I'd be like, I would just sit there for 30 minutes typing a bunch of words and cobbling together some sort of like formulation of not even necessarily a question, but just like kind of keywording things of what I was looking for until I then was given suggestions from a search of something vaguely along the lines of what I actually wanted to watch. How is it yelling at me again, YouTube? I did nothing! Meh. What happened? Why? I really don't get it. I have nothing open. Nothing's happening. I don't think... Let me check something. No, none of that's in use. Why? I do not understand. Blah, 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 I don't care. What? What has happened here? Your settings should be all happy. That's like the normal settings. Okay. Then why is it dropping so much frames? I am so lost. I really don't understand what it is that's making it so angry. Woo. Okay, you know what? Just smack that. Because that's not even set up right. Wow. You see, it's such a learning curve. I function in entirely opposite ways to what makes sense for pretty much everyone else. Where did the paper go? The paper fell on my foot. Come here, Pepper. Come back here. Oh. There we go. A lot of people find stuff via the homepage. And I'm just like, I was always confused by recommendations of things on the internet. So rarely do I find the things of what I actually am looking for or want. Why is it dropping so many frames? Meh. Can we not get a cable and a candle? And now it's happy? Literally, I don't understand. If only Ethernet. If only. Yeah, I got no Ethernet, so that's one fun thing. It's always luck of the draw. So it be that way. And it's yellow. We need yellow in this. And so I would literally just like look up specific things. And then when people test out thumbnails, like to see what people like more, I usually instead get angry. I'm like, how dare you gaslight me? Because I will read the thing, I will decide if I want to watch it or not, and then I'll like see it come back again, but with like a new thumbnail or something. And I was like, did something go wrong? Is it okay? And I'm like, I don't know. And alas, instead, I will figure out that, oh, it was just thumbnail testing, and then be upsetty spaghetti about it. Because I will sit and read the titles for things and stuff. And it's like, oh my goodness, why am I like this? Why? Because that's how so few people seem to operate. Like, all the short form content-y things and stuff, like Instagram Reels, I didn't even know they existed. Like, it was only Spider-Son that introduced me. And I was like, this is a section? I didn't know what that section was on Instagram. I just ignored hitting that button. Because I had seen from people I follow, like, reels or videos. But then I was just like, oh, there's an entire tab for just, like, recommendations of that stuff. I didn't understand. The whole vertical scrolly bits, I still don't understand. I'm a weird technology boomer. I'm like, yes, give me, like, hoverboards and VR, but, like, the vertical scrolling thing? Nah. I am just resistant to the normal medias, apparently. And apparently I'm not the only one, because I sometimes ask my friends, I'm like, what is this thing? How does this whatever? Or, like, I'll ask them the whole thing of, like, how do you function on the YouTube lands? And then they'll look at me like I'm crazy for, like, not understanding the homepage and just searching for stuff for, like, hours on end. Meanwhile, they're just like, I will never, like... Oh, okay. I think Basil's notorious for this. Like, he will not follow anyone or something, for the most part, on any platforms. Or, like, they won't, like, sign in for anything ever. And I'm like, what? And I'm just like, what? I'm so confused. Very confused. And apparently I just have the circle of people who are all very much so like this. I'm like, well, at least I'm not alone in my being a confusing person. Okay, I kind of like how it's going. It's very boogly bobbly. I don't know what direction to take it in at this point, though I'm liking what's kind of happens here. Alright. maybe we should do one last bit of purple. Purple! Vroom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So yeah, basically I unintentionally kind of end up doing everything wrong. In how I operate for almost anything and everything. And I'm like, well, what do I do with this? Because oftentimes I feel like, yeah, okay, I guess I am doing it wrong. And then in the feeling I'm doing something wrong, I feel like I've just, like, done a bad job. Whereas a lot of other people that have been around on the platforms longer. Is this the correct stamp? Punch? 2.5. Yes, it is. They're just like, we need more, like, just being a bean type thing. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, like, that's kind of how I be. And then I'm like, oh. So maybe what I'm doing, despite it being seemingly wrong compared to goodness, today's trends and stuff, maybe it's not wrong. Just doing it my way. Why is it so crunchy? Oh, it's because I'm using light paper instead of heavyweight paper. I understand why it's so crunchy. Paper. Yes. Freedom. Here we go. Oh. Paper. Sit. Yeah. Okay. And I can grab the little scissors. Boom. There we go. Yahoo! Whoop. Right. Trim that. Trim that a little bit more evenly. Yes. Okay. Okay. We have... Are you prepared? We have a Yucan. Boom. Oh. Man, it keeps trying to hide the grape. How dare you? I know I set you to, but also how dare you? Ah. Yeah, and it's one of those things of, for the most part, I'm a stubborn mule. I'm set in my ways. So whilst normal people are like, what is the trend thing? This is how you will find the peoples and do the stuffs. I'm pretty much almost actively like, I don't really know what's going on, and I don't fully care because of a pun about Care Bears, and so Pookie Bears, and then yelling at you to eat food. But I think the button is kind of giving. So, how about we punch out this button? Alright. I feel like if I do the punch at the table, it will make everything go flying. So, we're gonna put the punch on the chair, which might be a worse idea. Alright, give me a punch. I'm sorry, microphone. I'm gonna smack you. Okay. Look. Alright, we have a big old punch. Boom. Oh, you can't see that. There's a punch. Oh dear, I just knocked the light. Oh no. Okay, well, maybe we can make this work. Alright, markers, get muted. Sit. Bring out the punch. Oh my gosh, hello, ring light. Well, I am sorry for the ring light jump scare. Okay, alright now. Sit. We have to follow the instructions on the thing. Part A is the image. Alright. And it's the little buttony doodad. Ooh, shiny. Oh, that's in my face. Hello. Blink. And we got our little button. Image, top, bottom here. Okay. We arranged it. Oh. Where are the nice clear packet bits? Because there's a cover for it. Waha! I found it. Okay. We got a bag of the covers. So, let's cover it. Oh. Center. Be a center. Yes. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to spin that side. And we're going to go. Boom. As the entire desk quakes in fear. And now we got to put the back plate on. Alrighty. Fluff! Ah! Get out of there. Okay. And now that goes to the bottom. It's bottom to top. Hold up. Huh? Oh no, I have this plate flipped around. I understand. There we go. So that is outside. Oh no, okay. We're gonna spin it back. So, we had the bottom of the image here. And when this goes around the other side, the bottom of the image stays on the outside. Which means I do want this to be at the top instead. Forget my own instructions. Alright. Over here. And I have to pop these to collapse entirely. Alright. Do we have a button? We have a button! Yes! And it's nearly centered. Oh my gosh. Ding! Shiny! Yes! Happy button. See, sometimes we have them happy little accents, happy buttons. One day, I will actually figure out the mechanics, because this pin is supposed to get hit by these little things to, like, flip-flop between the two. However, I have never had success with that. Believe me, I have tried so many times with this. And it just always decides to pick a fight. Alright, get over there. Oh. Yes. Ah! Okay. Boom. That was a button. A very magical button. Yay! Oh, boom. Okay, wait. You're no longer as much of a safety hazard. Chill by the candle. Ding! Ah! Okay. As I was attacked by the ring light again. How dare you? How dare you, ring light? Okay. Yeah. Alright, baby bear. You sit and be good. Ding. I thought I had hidden something else over here. Oh, I remember I'd found this the other day. These things are very amusing. And I thought this was worth sharing. Boom. Oh, I found my tail earlier. It fell off, and now I have located it. Good job. What on earth do I have in here? Ah! Marker's attacking. Marker's attacking. I was considering doing some other doodly bombs. So, do I have the normal paper out? No. The normal paper is behind. Alright, Bear Child. You can sit on the cart again. I am happy with our Craven chips. I am happy with being absurd and weird to pretty much everyone. Ooh, the green is green screened. Look at that big onion. Big onion. Yeah. I'm so happy that it fit an entire chip bag. It's very, very amusing to me. And it's been such an adventure. I mean, I'm pretty used to just making the stuffs. And I enjoy my make stuff times. It's very happy. Alright. Wow, dude. The paper go. I specifically brought paper. How do I lose all of the paper? Is it? Oh, it was just in the desk, and then I attacked it with a stamp. Okay, come on. Come on. Get up. Bah! Pepper! Let's not attack stuff with a punch. Boom. Voila! Huzzah! Boink! And whilst I haven't perfected the water hydrational station system, I did get myself a little bowl. Notice how much quieter it is compared to the old methods. The old, it's a tea thermos, so it has a filter and everything, and I have to unscrew it, and it was such a hassle. So yeah, I have little chug jug, and then I also have a really big bottle that I left in the other room. It works though. It's quieter. I don't fear for my technology as much, and I don't spill it as much either. What a win. Though I sometimes forget that one has a sippy straw and just a regular, like, drinking hole thing. I don't know. So I have done, like, a with the straw, and, forgotten about the other part. What a time. That was Friday, I think, that happened. Ah, goodness me. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I smack at the things, and I put filters on the mic so it'll sound just slightly better. Especially for that computer, because Macs don't like to do the audio splitting stuff. And, yeah, I was instead greeted with the, absolute disaster piece that was... My mic was on my bloody lapel! Ah! How dare it. I had that nice blue pen out earlier. I don't know where I put that blue pen. Oh, he's in the desk! Hi! Although, if I remember this pen correctly, it's the angry one. And that pen does not like to be nice. Oh wait, no, that one I don't think likes to be nice either. Okay, we got pen. Wah! So yeah, I'm frankly happy to be the gremlin of chaos and doing things in all the wrong ways most of the times. Yeah, there we go, now we have the paper. Be good, little button pin. Be good, sir. Excellent. As whilst for most of my life I've always been upset and not amused by it, the fact that people like whatever weirdness I just do and exist as, I don't really have to think or consider, it just is something that I should be happy about. So, yay. As much as I like to be upset that I don't have feedback from people, I'm also very happy that, people in some ways have opted to not really always give me guidance or feedback and just let me cook. I think that was the big thing with university. I would see so many other classmates be given feedback and stuff, and it's like an actionable thing, it's a direction, it's something to do. And then it's like, I give a project proposal, and everyone just is like, you do a thing, you go do that, yeah. It's a smile and wave, like the penguins, and I'm like, I want feedback. Tell me something direction-wise. Like, yeah. I never understood. Especially when it's like, the entire class, I watched a teacher go around and talk to every single person, like give them some sort of comment or feedback of like, hey, do this thing. And like, I knew they were standing right behind me for like long periods of time. Dead silence. Not a single word said to me. And finally one time they did come up and say something to me. I was like, oh no, I like checked it with my phone, like monochromatic, like the values are good. And they're like, I don't think this is right. Like this neon green and this neon yellow and purple. I don't think it's like, no, it's good. And he was like, okay. And then I then showed them the picture in the same sort of like monochromatic conversion at the end. And they're like, oh yeah, no, you're totally fine. I was like, okay. Because I actually asked that teacher so many times, I was like, did I do something wrong here? Like, what's happening? I feel like we don't talk at all. And they're like, oh no, I figured I just gotta let you cook. Like, you know what you're doing, you're gonna go do your thing, do that. And I'm like, okay. It's both a flattering and a frustrating thing. Because I, for one, know that, like, sometimes it's just me being picky. And whilst I think for a lot of people it's obvious, audio is my biggest frustration of improvements at times. Like, I can make a visually whatever the heck weird thing. The audio, though, I'm like, how dare it? How dare? And, like, I've done tests and things and stuff, and it's like, I don't know what it is. It still sounds so weird to me. I had a meltdown the other day. I was like, why is all the audio messed up? Turns out AirPods with your MacBook makes pretty much any YouTube video, no matter how good mixing, sound kind of awful. If not absolutely trash. And I was like, no! Because that was how I was checking my audio at the time. I was like, what happened? It was seemingly fine before, because I switched between a bunch of headphone sets to get the volume kind of at an okay level. And, yeah, I then realized that, and I was like, oh, mind-blowing. And whilst some things, like, I did switch up the mic a bit today, I changed out the filtering for it, and then the way I had gotten filters for the other thing didn't work out on this version. I was like, what have I done? Though, like, I literally asked my friends, I'm like, does this sound better or different? And they're like, yeah, it's good, it's fine. And then I listened to it back, like, several days later, and I'm like, oh no, I can hear X, Y, and Z of all the different things in audio quality, and I'm like, I have been spoiled with good audio quality and mixing for too long, and now I realize just how much I notice it, because I'm so used to it, and I clue into these things. It bugs me. How dare. Very frustrating. So yeah, as much as I have always felt frustrated by people being like, just do your thing, be you, I'm like, I'm also pretty happy about it. It's kind of nice to know that in some way, even if it seems like a lack of feedback, oh no, this pen is inky. Essentially that's, like, people believed in it, or believed in me, and I was like, oh, okay. And being a mammal of action like a platypus, I'm always just like, I want someone to just tell me, do this thing, do it this way, and then I'll, like, figure out and fill in all the gaps. And for the most part, you don't really always get that. Oh no, this pen is gonna be inky too. Like, this one has so much ink, it just doesn't want to roll. Nope, he's the Angie pen. And I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't open this one easy enough to switch. Oh, maybe. Alright. Alright, let's do some pen swippity-swappily. Alright, come on. No, no, please. I'm so close. Use the force. Use the Pookie Bear force. Ah! Oh my gosh. No. Please. How come I can't open things? Oh, okay. Can I remove just the... Nope. Really? Oh, this is... Yeah, no, that's... Oh. Okay. Alright, maybe we're onto something. Come on, please. I just want the pen to work, but I want it to be blue now, and not red. Ow! Okay. That's part one. Alright, that's the good one. Now, it's your turn. Please do not spill ink everywhere. I beg of you. How dare. Okay. That didn't spill everywhere. Alright. Get in here. Oh, okay. I've almost disassembled the pen by accident. Okay. And now we're going to put it in a casing. Become a new pen! Ah. Alright. Just a tiny bit of ink. Can the pen... Oh, come on. No! Alas, I think it was, unfortunately, the ink that was angry. Fine. Get in your little pen land and then go be a pen. Oh my goodness. No. No. Bleh. Fine then. We will use the red pen. Boom. Oh yeah, it's nice even if it's a frustration point at times. That people like just care, support type thing. Even if it's in the just do your thing. That's what we want. And I'm like, but what do I do? What am I doing? The phrase what am I doing wrong always comes to mind, but that shouldn't be what it is. It's how do I make it make sense? How do I connect it? Because for the most part, all the things that I'm just like, I'm obviously doing this wrong because it's not what everyone else does or how normal humans function are the very things that make me kind of work in a way and that people enjoy most. Yeah. So, whilst I'm just like, please tell me how to fix my audio, or some sort of feedback, direction, or something, I'm also like just really happy and glad that even in small way, people are like, hey, I like this thing, or I enjoy this. So, here I am sharing more weird Krishbonkle. Oh, no. Yeah, that camera's gonna be angry. I don't even know what my plan for doodle bumping was. I guess we're gonna make it a Pookie Bear. 'Tis the season. Yeah, okay. It's kind of pooky. Boop. And it's been just such an adventure. Like, my goodness, half the time I'm just like, I don't know basic buttons on the back end. And it's like, I didn't know I could, like, open this thing without Steam for VTubing. Or even just sometimes I'm like, literally the fact you could add just normal audio filters onto your microphone. I didn't do that, like, ever at all. And I was like, oops, my bad. Having a pookiest of times. Yeah. Woohoo. Alright, okay, we're getting a bit more bear. Alright, bring on the bear. Pookie up the bear. Pookie everywhere. Yeah! Boom, 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 boom. So yeah. As much as sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I've just made a kerfluffle of everything. It's really nice to know that, like, even if it's just a small step or it's a slow burn, it's like, yay! Because I felt so bad for not being able to stream last week, but this is the curse. I go and I do contract work, and it's really physically demanding, and then I end up sick afterwards because I'm like, okay, I've now had to spend whatever time commuting and doing this other stuff, so now I want to just go back and do all this stuff and work, like, behind the scenes and or live, and it just absolutely trashes my body. And I was like, I want to be able to, like, hang out with Calamity and stuff, because they came to visit from out of country, and then yeah, I had worked and I was just exhausted myself and I was like, I'm dead. I already had a bit of a cold before I went to go see them, and now I was full on sick and just not functional. So luckily my throat has gotten significantly better. However, I had work yesterday, and that's why I didn't get to stream on the Wednesday like normal. And yeah, it was like okay, I appreciate the need to rest and not immediately work afterwards. So I was like, I'm going to like just literally go home and like speed run recovery, like full on heating pad, shower, bath, whatever I need, just pass out for several hours and then get up and do work. And instead I didn't do that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I did take a good nap, and then I got extra rest. I had like a much longer night's sleep. I was like, okay, we're feeling good. Though I still feel it today, like, oh my gosh. No amount of heating pad managed to fix my bloody knees. It hurt to walk. Only sometimes. So, that's an improvement. It's showing signs of I need to rest and maintain my body. I mean, that might just be like, I don't get enough rest in general, but that's a choice. I decided to stay up till 3 a.m. working on stuff, because then I'm upset during the day if I don't get 1,000,001 things done. Yup. One day I will share the absolute terrifying beast that is my proposed content calendar, I guess. Like, I basically had a schedule where it's like, I could just basically hit all the checkmark boxes every single day. Though, would it be satisfying? Would it be to the quality or skill level I want? No. Almost definitely not. And especially when I didn't know, like, half the stuff I was doing? Not helpful. So, slow and pookily is the answer. So yeah, it might be a little bit of a slow bear burn. But like, we pooking along. Boom. Alright, we got bear face. And now we must bear with it. Ah! Okay. Ding. Alright, let's make it cool looking. Thank you. Thank you. I always tend to combine into one singular word. So cute. Happy! I'm not a happy hippopotamus. A hippopotamus is like you too. Ah, what a good earworm. Ah. Happy. I was about to write hippopotamus. No. Happy. Ooh. Oh, the candle has become all oil. Oh my gosh. Or did he fall over? Ow. Hot. Okay. Sock-scriber not marathon. Ah. Hockey. Happy Sock-scriber. Milestone! Yay! There we go. And we gotta do the classic exclamation mark with heart and an exclamation mark. Ding. Perfection. Yay! Pookie needs eyebrows. Give the bear eyebrows. Yeah! That's how we bear it. Yes, with eyebrows. We'll add the googly eyes onto the eyebrows. Ding. Okay. Boom. Yay! There we go. Perfection. Well, yeah, it was exciting. It's really nice to hit this point. Because whilst I was absolutely exhausted, and I'm still pretty exhausted. Still recovering a little bit, but like, it was really nice. Even in the half dilapidated state to be like, yes, we hit the 50 subscribers last week. And then I, like, flumpled over and passed out on the couch for, like, several hours. Oh yeah. It was really nice. And I wanna, like... I think the biggest thing is that I figured out is I wanna... continue to do things in mostly the wrong way. I understand the usefulness and importance of trends to a lot of people, and I simply don't understand most of them, nor do I care to. I enjoy doing things contrary to majority of the culture or society nowadays. It's just how I've always been. Most people be like, oh, did you see this show or this celebrity thing? And I'm like, I can't even rhyme off a celebrity for the most part. Like, especially actors and actresses, like, I cannot. It's so funny. Everyone will be like, you must know who this is. And I'm like, huh? And it's like, they then say, like, oh, they, like, play this, like, character or whatever and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. I can't place a face or name them, but, like, yeah, I've seen their work. It's so bad. So I realized it might actually not be a me issue of I just don't know people entirely. I think part of it is that I'm really bad at recognizing faces. See, I kind of realized this is a bit of a thing last week. Yeah, I had this whole, like, sort of contemplation. I'm like, wow, maybe I'm just, like, bad at recognizing people's faces. So I did this little, like, survey thing online. It was like, ooh, this is a cool little research project that's... I forget what university was doing. And so I was like, oh yeah, sure, let's try. Alas. I did okay. I did about average for the test, which, like, I didn't do that good. However, it was, like, multiple choice. And whilst, for the most part, with multiple choice, I am a disaster. My least favorite thing. What? However, with this, it was like, can you recognize the faces you've seen in the sample set? And I'll show you a bunch of similar images. And oftentimes, it would be like, it's a vaguely familiar face, like I could place that I've seen a person in real life with this face, or it just seems friendly almost, or there's, like, specific lighting cues on it. And that was the only reason I would be able to guess some of them. Because it wouldn't tell you which ones you got right. And I was just like, okay, like, probably a lot of them that I picked, I could tell. I didn't actually know. I just went off of other contextualized clues to, like, kind of process of elimination. And I'm like, it might say that I've done at least average. I know for a fact that how I managed to answer some of those questions, or, like, make my choice of selection, was literally just the luck of multiple choice, and also contextualizing. I couldn't place the face. And so I, like, had to talk with my mom about this type thing. I was just like, yeah, like, I echolocate you if we get separated in a store. Like, I will not be able to recognize you or find you for the most part otherwise. And it's like, ooh, yeah. That's something. And it's, like, the same thing with my own face. It's like, if I didn't do the very flashiness, I'm a bit of a chameleon. Understandably so. So if I'm not really loud and fashionably like, oh, I can easily sort of, like, be misrecognized. Like, I just trimmed my hair shorter one day or something in elementary school, and everyone's like, who are you? I was like, I'm literally the exact same, bro. And it was just like, oh, okay. Like, as I got older, it was kind of I can't place my face. I don't really look at my face that much. Yeah. So whilst when I draw, I often kind of, like, base it off of a stylization or kind of, like, structure from my face, I cannot, for the most part, place my own face. Like, the amount of self-portraits that don't have my bloody beauty mark on them are insane because I forget it exists. I'm just like, oh, I have a thing and a face? Sure. Really, really bad. And that's part of my whole, like, shtick with concealer. I absolutely cannot stand this stuff. I know most people, they're like, ooh, makeup and things. They're like, you gotta put on your foundation and your concealer with your setting powder. And I'm just like, absolutely not. I really cannot recognize myself if I put on concealer. And it's not like I'm not the same person thing. It just immediately makes me feel uncanny valley. For me personally. Like, it looks totally normal and fine for other people. But if I do that, I'm immediately just like, oh! Like, I've just, like, put on, like, a skin suit, and I'm like, no! This is not my body, Oh, it's so goofy and floofly. So yeah, it was one of those things of like, oh, I contextualize stuff. And I think that's why I clued in more on my audio placement of things. Because plain and simply, it's like, I will clue in on the theatrics and stuff of like anime and stories because of the characters themselves and sort of their appearance in a way, or their face specifically, especially in anime, is irrelevant to recognizability. It's all the other like accessorizational parts. It's they're wearing this ring or like this jewelry piece, they have this color scheme, this outfit, or neon pink hair. Yeah. Pretty helpful in distinguishing the characters, even if they're supposed to be in disguise. So I feel like that was kind of an interesting compensation point. Because it might just be like how I've always functioned, and it's not about I'm unable to recognize faces that well. At the same time, I'm like, oh, that would make so much sense. I'm really bad at recognizing people. Like, when I try to like recall a person type thing, I'm not recalling their face. I'm like, they talk this way. They have usually this outfit aesthetic or these accessories that they wear. They do this type of artwork or something. Like, I'm really good at history because it's not about the putting the face to the person. You just contextualize everything. I'm like, oh, I can do that. Yeah. So it's an interesting time. Aw, it's very floofly. What's floof? Floofa, floofa. Woo! Yeah, okay, I like that one. Excellent. So yeah, it'll be interesting to continue navigating things. Yeah. As I can say, for one, I know very specific, weird, niche things of how to do stuff. Though, in terms of the normal how to make technology boopity bompity, I'm absolutely terrible. Oh my goodness. There is a reason why it has taken me like umpteen years to understand a notification bell and what it does. There's a reason why it wasn't until, I guess, 2 weeks ago now, I realized normal people just hit a notification bell on Twitter to know when, like, someone posts something that they, like, want to know the stuff from. They don't just go on every single day in the morning and then before bed to see if something was posted by manually search navigating to their thing. Oh my god. Wow, what a luxurious time. I seriously didn't know that. Oh my gosh. And I learned that that was a thing you could do on Twitch the other day too, and I was like, oh, I don't have to like try and write down and make a calendar to catch when these people go live and stuff. I'm so bad. For the most part, still, I don't understand basic social media. Like, I don't get it. Oh, it's hilarious. I actually had a big brain moment the other day with Basil, and I was just like, social media is supposed to be social. And I was like, oh, I understand. And then I'm like, how does one be better at socialing? And Basil's just like, oh, I don't know, I don't do that. And I'm like, well, thanks, bro. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Forgets the point of social media is to be social. Whoops. My bad. Yeah, that's one thing. I'm the word vomit person, so I would like write an essay and be like, here, let's talk or have conversation. And sometimes, unfortunately, it's the extroverted versus introverted thing. I will overcompensate in my communication. And so I will give long essays in reply to things, or just yap in general. And if it's an introverted person, they'll probably be terrified and they'll be like, what are you doing? I'm scared. Whereas, oddly enough for me, it's if someone's like very brief in saying something, I'm actually more scared and concerned. I'm like, what is wrong? Are you okay? Like, what is happening? Yeah, it's I think a lot of people are just not the most mindful of engaging with stuff. Or like media consumption. And it's just like, I will literally sit there and be like, I've gone through all these things and evaluations, and then I refuse to then talk to a person because I'm like, no, I need to properly analyze and be able to say a specific direct feedback point to them of something or comment so that I properly have some sort of gauge of knowledge of them and can be like personable almost. Like, I feel like I haven't done enough if I'm just like, hey. So instead, I'm like, watch me, like, make an entire anthology explanation on some random topic that you might be vaguely interested in person. And it's like, what am I doing? And it's called overcompensation and communication. So yeah. Thanks for enjoying my word vomits. It is appreciated. I always worry that my words have not vomited helpfulness. I don't know. Thank ye. There we go. Thank and ye. Yee! Boom. Yeah! Now it's a little smiley face. Excellent. For the bizarre. Oh, how do I Z? Ah! Bizarre. Bizarre adventures. Boom. Excellent. We now have a thank you for the bizarre adventures. Yeah, I spelled things correctly. I once again had to look up bizarre. I always spell it wrong. I don't know how I managed. I double the Z, that's what it was. I double the Z when I write bizarre most of the time. That's why I'm always like, what did I do wrong? Why is it so angry? It despises me, don't you? Yeah, it does sometimes. Yeah, it's nice to have a Sock-scriber-y celebration. And it's nice to vibe, I guess. Because too often than not, I go perfectionist mode, and I'm like, I haven't been witty enough or wordy enough. And not in the big mouth goblets of words that are just vomited. I mean more so in the like, I want to be more snappy. And sometimes, most especially live, because I really don't understand. Like, there was no difference in what I was doing. I had nothing open on my computer. There's like next to no CPU usage. And yeah, it was just like, how about I yeet all of your frames? And I'm like, what? What did I do? Why? No explanation. So that's fun. I don't want to sit and look through logs, but I might have to. So yeah, I have to accept that the medium decides the modality of stuff. I always try to make these kind of like real-time YouTube videos, which usually requires me to be more energetic and on point and snappy with all the tech, even if it tries to bite back. And I'm like, how dare you? How dare you, technology? I would like to rock and sock all the time, because I want to dance around my goofy socks, but no, technology won't have that. It's a fight. And I say, quite alright. Boom. So yeah, I gotta be a little more lenient with pacing at times. Especially since I'm still eepy and recovering. So in a weird way, it's comforting to know that despite how my brain thought things worked, for the most part, it's like, no. Streaming is like just chill vibe. I was like, oh. See, I thought it was supposed to be everything just explodes in every 5 seconds. And it's like, no. What I mostly see usually are like truly highlight reel compilations. And I'm like, wow. For me, I'm like upset if I've had to spend like even 5 or 10 minutes fighting with the technology thing. Meanwhile, it's just like, oh, I literally just watched someone else like play a word game for like an hour because they didn't want to do what they were supposed to actually do or something for stream. I don't know. I'm just like, oh yeah, that was totally chill and fine, and I did not mind or care. I was like, yeah, sure. It's like, what am I doing? Yup. Oh yeah. I appreciate the shadow lurkers. Because whilst I always think, oh, I'm just messing everything up, it might not be the case so much. And the very things that I might see as my oddities being a mistake compared to how the rest of the world likes to function or operate for the most part, it's those very same things that make it charming. So yeah. Thank you for believing in the bear. Okay, I think the hair got swooshed on this one, but bear kindness in your heart. Whoop. Ah, that's not how you spell. Ah. Okay. Right. Oh, I put an apostrophe. Okay, your heart. Okay, cool. The R is actually a cowboy boot. It's cool, and then it's actually going to reveal itself as a cool sock. This is not how letters work. There we go. Look at that. This is so not how letters work. Ah. I mean, yeah, that looks like letters and alphabets. Though, I have concerns. What did I do to the R? I butchered it. Absolutely terrible. How dare. Ah! A microphone attacked me. I'm so sorry. Are you stuck in my chair wheels? Yeah. Okay, fine. Take that, microphone. Plug. This is a bad combination if I'm, like, not properly drinking it. Because I don't actually like straws. Okay, that is the method of choice. I am the menace who will, like, consume an insane amount of water, but my choice of water consumption is literally, I just fill my entire mouth with water, and then I, like, start to slowly gulp it. Why? I don't know why I do this. Maybe it was, like, a weird swimming habit. Not me chugging swimming water, more so, like, breathing-wise, it'd be like, chipmunk. Like, you know, chipmunk, and then just, like, slowly release all your breath type thing. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Let's get our little riding cape. Yahar! Oh my gosh. How dare you? Get back to your theatrical cape. Excellent. Boom. Ah! I smacked my headphones again. Better that than the back of my head. Now. Alright. Well, not microphone. Mouse, come here. Hide that. Boom. Okay. I mean, you can't tell, but the shrine has been reorganized. And that's not why we're here right now. Plain and simply, we're here. Say thanks. I mean, the whole point of this is supposed to be to have a little boopity boppity time and say thanks. So, yeah. Always happy to share and to care. Like a big good old Care Bear. Wait, did the thing double exist? Oh no, it's chill. Audio's just ordered weirdly. So yeah. Here we stand like birds in the wilderness. Nah. I think it's time we share something good. So, have your reminder. That's right, it's reminder time. You got this. You can do it. This is a non-threatening, threat-adjacent thing of encouragement. This is motivational anger. That's right. You too will soon be able to have lovely motivational anger encouragement to do stuff and live life Pookie bearably. So yeah, remember to eat your food. Eat your vegetables, or else the vegetables will get you. More so you just won't feel as good and stuff. So eat your vegetables. You can do it. Got this. Go get 'em. Maybe not with a baseball bat, but with cool, cookie-tacular kindness. That's right. Crush them with kindness. Yes. Yeah. Pookie Bear way. It ain't easy being a bear. Takes guts. Takes strength. Takes a lot of kindness and caring. And it can be bloody exhausting. So, knowing myself, I gotta say, Pookie cares. Pookie cares too much. To the point that Pookie's angry because I want things to be good, go well, nice. And then Body's like, I'm gonna just be eepy and collapse now. I'm like, no, how dare you? Got things to do. Amount of times I've been like, I feel physically unwell or don't have it in me to go forward, do the thing or whatever. Do enough in my mind. I think that's usually the fight. It's happened so many times. I know for some people it's like the whole fear of like going live of like, oh, it's just like anxiety inducing. My problem is more so the never enough. That's my frustration. I'm very happy to be live and doing stuff. And then when I'm not doing that, I'm like, I haven't done enough. I haven't enough stuff. I haven't prepped it or made it whatever. That's the upset. And it's rough. Understandable. Though at the same time, it's like, you don't get to run a marathon if you don't walk the mile. Basically, Care Bear, but more like visceral. So, yeah. Yeah, I care probably too much about stuff. I need to be a little more playful with things. Because what I consider probably like not doing enough at times is probably a lot higher of a bar than necessary. The main thing is just to have a good time. Do something cool. Fun. Fair. And yeah, like, for me, I just take stuff too seriously all the time. So, yeah, I gotta chillax on that a little bit. I wanna do more stuff, make things more possible or accessible and things. However, I gotta be able to, like, cut myself some slack. Because with most people, the frustration is, like, tired and doesn't want to do stuff, or wants to, like, kind of take the easy road in a way of, like, make it the most efficient. My goal of efficiency is more so I can do other stuff or more things instead of the things that I have to currently waste my time on trying to, like, efficiency-ing. Yeah. I am will miss the entire main point because I've gone the entire other route with things. We know it. Maximalist overcomplicates everything, absolute chaos gremlin. And to that I say, there's a reason my friends fear I'm gonna work myself to death. And there's a reason they tell me to be more social, because I'm antisocial online, and I will just keep working offline. So, here's to taking some rest in some way, shape, or form. Eat your cookies. Do something nice for yourself. A nice bath or shower. It's an exhausting world. There's lots to do and stuff to get done. So, thank you for sharing time and stuffs with me. Thanks for helping me continue to see that it's worth it to do this stuff. Yeah. It's one of the things of I never know what to expect. I never thought I would do any of this, to be honest. Never thought that would be the case. I didn't think I would do digital art. Lo and behold, I do lots of that now, and I have to try and reconcile things at times. I want to be able to do more, though there are human limits. Corporeal form. Yeah. So, thanks for your goofy ways or whatnot. Let me know that in some way, shape, or form, despite all of my doing things in most entirely the wrong way, I'm doing something right. So thanks. It's really nice to know. Ah, man, I don't want to cry. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for being along for the adventures. I got my goofy socks on. And my goofy socks say I got more stuff I want to do. It's not every day you just decide, yes, let me plan the entire rest of this year. Yup. Year planned. Do I have the skills to do most of the things that are planned? No. Am I upset by that? Yup. Yup, there's so much to do. Ugh, everything takes time, effort, and energy. That's what being a Pookie Bear is. It's saying, even if it's not there yet, I'm still gonna do it. Still gonna work towards that. So, stay strong, Pookies. I want this to be like a cool little warrior pin, but I think it's too shiny, so stay strong. Pookie punch. Yeah, little button. As the button on top of everything is that, despite not thinking I would do most, if not any of the stuff that I do, or moving to continue doing, I really enjoy it, and yeah, like, the amount of times I've just randomly decided, like, I'm gonna go do this thing, or do this random skill, or job, or task, and it's like, oh, people are, like, surprised at how good I am with this thing, and I just didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, I'm just doing a thing. Is this not what thing does normal? Like, it's really nice to know that, even in small ways, like, doing something right. Yeah. And now it's just reinforcing a lot of the previous older skills and stuff. It's like, okay, I gotta learn this properly, but do this thing, make this thing or that, and work out. Yeah. As much as Pookie Bear is a strong bear, very strong, I do not go to the gym, and I haven't for years practiced, like, different warm-ups and things and stretches. So, when I physically abuse my body by, like, overworking it, it's really bad. It's so bad. Like, it should not be 6 hours of a heating pad to try and be able to walk again. Like, why do I abuse my body so? I don't do it for the fans. I don't even know that the pay would justify it. But in its own weird way, the answer is, despite what you might think, part of your job in life, part of what you're, in a weird way, paid for, is to actually just physically maintain yourself and stuff like that. Like, you are incentivized to be looking after yourself so you can do more things and or more work. And that's like, oh, so a job that's actually really physically demanding on me has actually forcibly encouraged me to be like, okay, I gotta look after myself, gotta do the muscle stretches and stuff, gotta do the, I don't know, bodily maintenance things, I guess. Like, the googly eyes usually just stay on my face all the time. Those don't come off until they fall off. So it's actually rather difficult to, like, properly wash my face and make it a little shiny. So I'm just like, I don't care. Yup. So, remember, you are incentivized to look after yourself. So, look after yourself. That includes eating well and not being a gremlin that just overworks himself and forgets to eat. Eat your food and your vegetables and treat yourself to desserts. That's what you gotta do. Yeah. So, happy times. Yeah. Thank you. Or, once again, proving that despite the hiccups, despite the doing things the wrong way, I'm doing something right. Doing something. Oh, I smacked the tree. I'm so sorry, tree. Treat yourself right. Pookie Bear party tonight. Yeah. I mean, this is kind of how parties are for me. I just do things and or sometimes play a game and then don't really be loud or dancey. Because for the most part, other people won't be loud or dancey with me. And, yeah. I got tired of having to drag other people onto the dance floor. So instead we had cute little doodly drawings. And button. So yeah. Oh, so bright. Boom. Boom. Oh, shiny. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let's crack open the celebratory chips. As it has what I'm craving. A snack. Ah! Success. Mission accomplished. Can you guess the flavor? Trick question. It's Craven's favorite flavor. Okay, maybe that's not a trick question, but the question stands. What is the flavor in here? Ooh. Wouldn't you like to know? Well, too bad. I'm not telling you now. I don't even know if I've said it live before, but you're gonna have to wait for that. Man, I wish I could, like, squiggle my eyebrows. We'll get there. We will get there. So, remember the chips. Put your feet in the right basket. Bear socks. Oh yeah. Boom. Yeah. I'm AP. Pookie Bear has to hibernate. Yeah. So, let's have a nappy and then, like, see you after winter? At least the bear will. Although I'll leave you a little message, a little Timbit thing. For sure. Don't worry about it. You'll see that Timbit afterwards. I just have to, like, micro nap and then I can like yeet that timber up for you, and you'll be all good. Yeah. So, a weird conclusion to. Yeah, I just want to celebrate cool little things. Ba ba ba. Yeah. So, remember to respect your Saki anime girls. They're very important. Don't mess with mama bears because they will protect their babies at all cost. Isn't that right, son? Unless of the day of my bears fluffing. Yeah. Let's make this more of a happening next time. As in, we gotta pick some weird, obscure thing. It's like, okay, everyone's gonna do the dinosaur on the dance floor. Or gotta get some cool socks for everyone. Yes. Happy socks. So, thank you for accepting this bearing of bearitude. Go forth and bear your goofy socks. Bring on your chip flavor snippets. I will only accept the coolest of chip flavors. And Pookie Bear will go pull out a present from behind the screens. Bear on. Ah! Look